Now, in PVZ, there's a lot of times where you're going to lose a plant, whether that is having it be eaten by a zombie or having your plant be shoveled up by your shovel. But what if you were able to beat Plants vs. Zombies without losing a single plant? Why did I decide to do this? Now for the rules, I'm going to make it so I have access to every single plant no matter what part of the game I'm in. I'm not going to abuse that much. The only reason why I'm actually doing it is because some levels are impossible without this rule. Another thing to balance that out though is I'm not allowed to use explosive plants because, you know, when they explode they kind of disappear. Also, originally I was going to beat the entire game in one video. But because my phone storage space is not that big, I have to make it into 5 parts, one for each chapter. So the first level wasn't that bad. All I did was place down pea shooters. An interesting thing to note though is that I can't pick my plants yet, which is going to probably be problematic later in the run. So a couple levels later, we run into our first problem, which is the pole vault zombies. Now the problem with them is that they will jump over a plant, but we can't sacrifice a plant to make them jump early so we can just kill them quickly, because then we will lose that plant, which is bad. So what we have to do is strategically place the walnut so it jumps over it, but doesn't land on the pea shooters. Now this did create some pretty close moments, but in reality it wasn't that bad and we are fine. The game started throwing bucket head zombies at us, but it wasn't that big of a deal until we hit the last level. This level was an absolute nightmare. The problem is of that stupid conveyor belt. What would happen is cherry bombs and potato mines would just stack up in there, and I'm not allowed to use them. All I can do is sit there knowing that I can't use any plants till the final wave, and the final wave had so much entity spam that I would just lose. Another thing that's annoying is I can't use pea shooters because they're just so weak. Eventually, in the final wave, it just isn't enough to defeat the zombies, causing a plant to die. So I did manage to beat it, but only with insane luck. Right before the final wave, my walnut was almost about to die, which was very bad. And so, if it wasn't for the lack of zombies in the final wave in that one row, I would have been so screwed. But because that didn't happen, I was able to win. Now the thing is though, that was only the beginning. And now the real challenge is about to begin. It's about to get really dark. And with the darkness comes no sun.